Hey guys, welcome to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and today we are reviewing Dragon Ball Super Episode 115. Okay, what the heck did I just watch? This episode really makes no sense, in my opinion, and this episode, I swear, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are going to be stuck down the middle. You're either going to absolutely love this episode, or you're going to hate it. I don't think there are going to be many people in the between. I might be in the between, but I lean more towards hating this episode, which is unfortunate because I really do like this episode. I had a great time watching it. I really enjoyed myself. But when I actually look at the story of this episode, I don't think it was the best. I actually kind of really hated it. And you know, it sucks because they really do such a fantastic job in this episode. You know, they get many complaints, and I think even I had somewhat of a complaint about the fact that this is supposed to be a battle royale, and no one is really shown other than maybe 2 or 3 people fighting. In this episode, they do a fantastic job at showing other people fighting. I mean, we get a shot of Frieza enjoying the fight. He's actually watching the fight between Kale and Kefla, and he's interested in it. We get a perfect shot of the Universe Namekians against Piccolo and Goku. A nice shot of 18 actually saving 17. No. I'm sorry. That was 17 saving 18 from a hit. That was really nice to see. There was also this really awesome fight where part of the episode where I can't remember his name. Vegeta is fighting this one guy, and this one guy is pounding him. I actually really liked the episode in that aspect. And you know, they had a fantastic conversation in the episode between, you know, the people around, you know, the people in the stadium. And it just, I really did like that. But this is where I just tend to hate this episode. And that is the fact that the Potara earrings are allowed. This is what happens. So, Zeno-sama really likes the power that is coming off Kefla. And he's a fanboy right now, and he's one of those fanboys that like this. If you are a fanboy that like this, then this is not your review, because I honestly don't. I find this a complete cheat, and I do not like it. But the Grand Priest says, you know what? Now, until the end of the tournament, people are allowed to use Potara Fusion. So, a lot of the rest of the gods are trying to decide whether or not the stakes are in their favor to use Potara Fusion, because they have a really cool conversation about it. The fact is, Potara Fusion, when you fuse somebody, you go from 2 to 1 person. That's 1 person. And if that 1 person gets knocked out of the tournament, you just lost 2 fighters. And considering that at the end of the tournament, whoever has the most fires wins, it's probably not a good idea to use that technique so many times. They also tease the idea that 17 and 18 would fuse. I really like that tease, and I'm almost hoping that they do that. I have no idea at this point if they do that. I mean, they can throw ducks out in the middle of the tournament power right now, and it would just seem like a normal thing with the show, because I swear, this episode was just like that. But anyway, yeah, so the stakes are really high out there, and obviously Beerus decides against it, but I would really like the idea that 17 and 18 would fuse. I like that more than I like Goku and Gohan or Goku and Vegeta. In fact, just imagine that those two fuse and it ends up being Perfect Cell. I'm sorry, that's an enormous laugh. It's just funny to me that if those two fuse and they end up looking like Cell, I just think that would be ironic. Of course they wouldn't do that, but it's still kind of funny to me. But nonetheless, moving on, the fight between Goku and Kefla, I don't know. Like I said, you are either going to love it, you're going to hate it, and for those on the mill, pick a side. I'm on the mill, and I really am leaning towards hating it. So what happens is Goku is actually fighting Kefla, and Kefla really punches him hard. Goku is just down a notch, and Super Saiyan God, he has no chance against him. And it's really, really important, and it's really, really good that throughout this episode, multiple times, they say that Goku really is running low on stamina. So I absolutely understand that. I absolutely agree with the fact that he is running out of stamina and that he cannot sustain stronger forms. But Kefla forces him to. Kefla throws a blast at him, and Goku has no choice but to go Super Saiyan Blue and then go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Now, the title of this episode, it's a big spoiler. We pretty much already knew what was going to happen. So, Kefla is going to win this fight against Goku Super Saiyan Blue. He goes Kaioken, and what I really love this. The fact that Kefla, while being so strong, she still gets pretty hurt by Goku. She mentions about her arms going numb, and this one time he gives a good kick to her, and she eases like, dang, that hurt. It just adds a little bit of new weight to the fight that I think most of the episode was lacking. But man, this is incredibly stupid, this part. So what happens is eventually she tries it again. Goku, saves himself from the blast, blocks the blast, and then she ends up behind him and kicks him in the face from behind. Kicks his neck. I thought he broke his neck, actually. I thought she broke his neck. He falls asleep. He's knocked out. He doesn't fall asleep. He's knocked out. Landing right there. He's out. He's gone. That is the end of the episode. No, wait. It's not. Goku wakes up. Ultra form. Ultra Instinct Goku is now against Kefla. And I really liked the idea that, Kefla was pushing Goku to go Super Saiyan Blue and all that, because KL was stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. So it makes sense that Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken against Kefla, because she's a bit stronger than KO was. But to actually go to the point where he has to go Ultra Instinct to put up a fight against her is kind of mind-blowing to me. And then we actually get a shot of Jiren twitching. He's about to wake up. He's about to wake up and knock Kefla out. I just think that's going to happen eventually. Or maybe him and Goku will team up and fight Kefla. I don't know, but I can say this. The Patara earring thing is a total cheat. I do not like it. I didn't want Universe 6 to get erased because of it, but I just figured they would allow that one and then be done with it. And what happened to, the Potara fusions can't handling so much power? In the Trunks arc, when Vegeta went Super Saiyan Blue, he couldn't sustain the form, and Goku and Vegeta split up again because the power was too much. What happened to that with the Universe 6 Saiyans? I just hope the next episode that somehow they actually get knocked out. That they actually go to such a high power that the Potara fusion can't handle it, the Potara earrings can't handle it, and they split apart and they fall out of the ring, and that's the end of it. I am begging them to do that. Because if they don't do that, they are contradicting the Trunks arc again. They are contradicting the Potara earrings again. What happened to that rule? Oh my god, this I don't like the Potara earring thing at all. I'm sorry. I think it would be awesome if 17 and 18 actually do fuse, but the Potara earring thing I do not like in this instant. I was fine with the little Fusa jar thing, the evil containment wave thing, but this is a complete cheat. I do not like it, guys. I don't. That is the end of the episode. Now that brings up a question. Goku is out of stamina, right? So is Ultra Instinct, does it drain stamina? And it almost seems like it would, because it was because of Ultra Instinct that he couldn't that he's running out of stamina, right? So it would just make sense that Goku can only fight for maybe a second more, and then, which of course in this tournament of power will last a couple episodes, but eventually he just can't sustain the form anymore. That's what I think was going to happen, but I do have a question for you guys. Maybe it wasn't Ultra Instinct that drained him. Maybe it was him trying to survive that drained him, and Ultra Instinct was the form that kind of saved his butt. You know what I mean? So what if Ultra Instinct doesn't drain stamina? What if Goku can only gain that form when he's out of stamina? What about that? Huh? What if Goku can only sustain Ultra Instinct when he's knocked out? Because once again they did it where he gets knocked out and he gets that form. And he got knocked out before and then got that form. So it just seems like the theory that, it's not my theory, I don't know whose theory is, but the theory that Goku is knocked out when he does Ultra Instinct seems to be more and more plausible, because it's like he's just going, he's fighting on instinct. His body is fighting on instinct. He's not thinking, so it makes sense that he's knocked out. And eventually when he comes around and gets a little bit more stamina back and wakes up, he's out of the Ultra Instinct form. Remember, when Goku woke up before, he didn't know how to sustain that power. He almost didn't know what that power was and where it came from. So I just think maybe he's just knocked out and that's why he has the form. So maybe he's going to have to be knocked out the rest of the tournament of power to fight Jiren. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below, guys. I really enjoyed this episode. I did, but there are a lot of questions here and a lot of problems, and I didn't like the episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Bye.